Hey everyone, this is Tom from MonTac here doing the weekly MonTac Matchup for the 17th of June 2022, and for this video we are going to have former champion Lucky coming in. Of course, they're going to be playing in the semi-finals this weekend in the June 2022 tournament. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing well. My sleep schedule was terrible now, so I just woke up, so that's fun. I had to set an alarm clock for this just in case. But yeah, I'm mostly doing fine.
All right, good to hear it. For those that are wondering, it is approximately his 9 p.m., so that's when he's waking up. That's oh goodness,
It's great. Yeah,
it's fantastic for my time zone, but it's fine. Anyway, we've got some interesting matchups on the weekend. Obviously, the first half of these matchups are going to be under the new format, and then the second half, the tournament half, will be under the old format, which hopefully will be done with this within a couple of weeks. But for now, we've got a couple of very interesting matchups. Starting right off the bat, we've got Weinstein and Dan B, both two-time former champions. Obviously, Dan it's very early in the season, so Dan's hit a little bit in the later ranks, about 13. Weinstein's 8. You pretty much know what both of these players are likely to use.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? I mean, especially it's a new format.
Yeah. Depending on how Weinstein plays, this could definitely lead into a draw, even if Stillage is oppressive. Or he could just try to figure out a way to counter Stillage. Like, Zawai would know that Dan is playing Stillage because he's very faithful to Stillage. Yeah. So, and then Zawai is tricky enough to probably not play Gambler Angels. So I think it's highly possible it's a draw, but I think I'm leaning towards Zawai. He's tricky enough to know to be competent enough against a foe that he's fought multiple times before.
Fair enough. That should be very interesting then. Speaking of interesting matchups, I keep saying, Badger versus Misfire, they're going to be playing again. Now, they've played each other, I think, 7 times so far. Definitely a matchup they're very familiar with, but like I said, a lot of these matches, obviously, have happened before, but under a completely new format. This could change a heck of a lot. It is outside top 5. However, I think with both players now aware that Starhand is not going to give them wins, it will only draw out the match. We could see a bit more aggression from Sky Soldiers here, potentially even a new draw engine. And as for Misfire, I mean, if they do, they're not really locked into Angels anymore, so that gives them a heck of a lot more options, especially if they want to try out the new Mutated as well, which they have expressed interest in.
The new Mutated, we play tested the other day. It is wickedly interesting. There's a lot of pros and cons to it, but it's very interesting, and I highly suggest people watch matches with the new, with the new ones. I think like Sky Soldiers is like lower on the tiers for like decks. So, well, I bet there is a way to make Sky Soldiers work. It seems a bit too slow. Is a good word. Yeah, slow. I believe it's too slow.
Interesting.
To actually be completely competent.
Okay, well, that would follow trends, as Badger has never beaten Misfire. However, new format, you never know. Now let's go back to the old format, confusingly, because we've got Shadow Galaxy Wolf taking on Dharma. Obviously, the winner of this is going to be not only the A block winner and going to the grand final, but because they're going to the grand final, they are going to be potentially your opponent should you win your matchup. Who do you think's got this match, and who do you want to play? Wolf, I would say, is expected to play Pugs for this, and Dharma Bandits.
I know Dharma is Sparrow's brother, so I will say I am a bit biased in my voting, mainly because of their lineage, but that's fine.
Do you?
Because the next match is yeah. But yeah. Adama isn't a bad player at all, but I barely seen them play MonTac, so it's kind of hard to like figure out what they're exactly doing.
Fair enough. So far they've been pretty aggressive with bandits, etc. It's gotten them. I mean, they took out Misfire with an OTK, which was pretty huge, and then beat Doozy in extra time, which was another good win. Yeah, they're doing really well.
I mean, any FTK deck is just immediately stopped by Gareth and Bandit Guard Alexander.
That should be very exciting. Obviously, you've got your matchup with Sparrow. I believe you guys have played competitively. That this might be your second or third match. Third match.
This is my third match against him. I believe it's my third match against him. I've just won against him every single time, and I hope to keep that going. His decks are interesting, but they're easy to beat, and yeah, he's just gonna lose to me, so it's gonna be great. I'm gonna move on to the semifinals, and I'm gonna hope that I see Shadow there. But if not, I think I can beat Dharma too. So yeah, I think I'm in a great spot.
Yeah, you're definitely. I mean, the heck of a lot of champions are gone now. Out of that, we started with like 12, and I think 8 of them were former champions, or the current champions. So now we've gone. There's only like 2 left, and then after this match, there'll only be 1. And gosh, it is actually going to be a massive one. I'm really excited for you versus Sparrow because you both have that. Like, you're a bit more consistent, but Sparrow's got that kind of weird where he can be really, really good, or like he's got like that weird unpredictability about him.
The main issue is if his deck breaks, it breaks. Well, if my deck breaks, I'm actually able to still play. Depending on what decks I play.
Well, it's been great to have you on and give your picks. Thank you very much, sir. Good luck in your matchup.
Yeah,
hopefully, well, I don't want to say that. I think it'll be very interesting whoever wins. Is there anything you'd like to say before we wrap up?
Subscribe to MonTac. Do it, like, follow, ring that bell.
Yes, he can do my outros now. You heard it here first. Lucky's just going to do the outros from now on. After I'm done with the interview, I'm just going to flip it over to Lucky, insert the recording, and it's going to be him saying this. There you go. All right. Well, you heard the man. Comment, subscribe, whole thing. Yeah. Keep up to date with all information, and I'll see you guys at, I guess, the weekly roundup. Have a good one. This has been Tom.